Hey, Deborah, how are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Oh, not bad. You didn't partake in any sort of Super Bowl after parties, did you?
No. But I made some awesome nacho chili cheese dip.
Really?
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay, is this some sort of recipe that we'll see online one day?
Well, you might. I mean, I was inspired by something I saw online, but I don't always have all the ingredients, and I don't always like their ingredients, so I sort of started with that, and it was pretty easy. You took cheddar cheese soup and mix it with a little bit of milk and spray the casserole dish with Pam, and then throw your chips in, put the cheese soup, put some chili on it, meat chili, put a little more cheese soup, some more nachos, cover it with lots of cheddar cheese and jalapenos.
Now, if you serve that to usual type of crowd that is there for the Super Bowl,
Right.
They usually have a couple of beers in them. So that means they're willing to eat anything, so you're going to get nothing but compliments.
Yeah, but I didn't have any beer. My husband said, "Do we have any beer?" I'm like, "No." You didn't say you wanted any, so fine, whatever.
I know that you guys are going to do this story, which I find utterly strange, but there is a guy who's eating only dog food in order to lose weight. He's a nutritionist who's doing this, right?
Well, I'm not sure if he's doing it to lose weight or to get attention, because he is also shooting a documentary about this at the same time. And I don't care. There is nobody on the planet who will recommend from a nutritional point of view that dog food is the optimal way to lose weight. That's just nowhere on the nutrition guidelines. But what this guy has done for the past month, he has been eating nothing but canned dog food, which he spices up with a little olive oil and lots of dry spices, and milk-bone dog biscuits, he and his dog. Now, this guy's married, he's got a wife, he's got a kid. They think he's insane, but he says that he has lost 10 pounds of body fat.
That's not enough to get me to eat dog food. If he lost like 30, then I consider it. Does he get down on his knees and eat this out of a bowl?
You'll have to watch to see. But it only costs him $4 a day, so he's not doing it for budget reasons, but it's way cheaper than going to the store and buying a steak.
You know, you're right, especially the way he seasons it. You know, there you go. We're back to recipes, Deborah. How about that?
Well, that's just, the coffee clash with us.
We come full circle. So what's coming up on the show? What's going on?
Well, today on Inside Edition, we have a really interesting story about stolen laptops. Common sense tells you if you leave your laptop on a counter at a restaurant or a coffee shop, there's a good chance that somebody will steal it. And yet people are stupid and do this all the time. Something like over 100,000 laptops get lifted every year. So we wanted to find out, A, how fast does that happen? And B, where do they go? So we outfitted our laptops with GPS technology, and sure enough, within literally the amount of time it would take you to go and get a straw because you forgot your straw at the McDonald's. We're at a McDonald's in New York City, and this guy steals our laptop. We've got it on camera. We follow him with our tracking devices. He ends up going into this very skeezy-looking abandoned house in a part of town that nobody should be in. And we did not go in there because we didn't have the right security or a search warrant for that location. We presume that laptop will be sold for a couple $100 and the guy will use it for drug money. Another laptop that got lifted at an outdoor coffee shop, again, the time it would take you to go get a creamer, he not only snagged our laptop, he took our jacket, and we followed him, and he's on his bike, and he's riding along, and we pull him over, and we say, "Hey, dude, that laptop there, that's our..." "No, I found it. I'm going to put it on Craigslist on Lost and Found." We go, "Really?"
Yeah.
"Well, what about the jacket? Because that's ours, too." And so he fessed up and said he had stolen it. But what we're hoping to do is kind of get people's attention and remind them that their laptop is of value to somebody other than them. So, number one, back up your stuff. We all say we do, but none of us do. But bigger, don't be so conspicuous. Of course, don't leave it on the counter, but don't use one of those cases that screams expensive computer. Something just like a padded messenger bag, which is sort of nondescript and not very fancy. That's a way better way to carry your computer. There's also some interesting cables and locks that you can put on your computer that'll make it more difficult if you're like in your office and you use your personal computer. Attach it to your desk or lock it in your drawer and keep it there. Even when you're going, downstairs to get coffee or something, you can't take a chance with this.
I'm guilty of it myself. I've got so much personal stuff on my laptop. Pictures, videos. I mean, we have chronicled the lives of our kids for the last 5 years on this laptop, and if it was gone, we would lose everything.
Okay. Have you got an external hard drive?
No.
Okay. I'm willing to bet that at the end of the week you get something called a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
You get $100 left over out of that paycheck.
Yes.
You go over to your Best Buy or your Radio Shack or wherever, and you plunk that $100 down, and you get yourself a hard drive.
Don't I double my problems because now I'm going to have to hide the external hard drive somewhere?
What do you mean you have to hide it?
I'm going to have to put it under the mattress or something. What if that's stolen too? Then I'm really out.
Well, if they're coming into your house, they're probably not going for your hard drive.
Yeah.
You know, they're going for your wife's jewelry box and your wallet. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if they're coming in your house, they're probably going to kill you. So what do you care about your hard drive?
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll
So
have bigger
you
problems.
Prioritize these things.
Yeah.
And if you're worried about your computer getting stolen or lost or having a technical meltdown, happened to me, lost everything, hadn't backed it up, cost me $2,000 to get the information back.
Oh.
Trust me, I'm sitting here right now, I'm looking at 2 external hard drives I have because I'm so paranoid.
Inside Edition, and we thank you for joining us this morning.
We'll see you on TV this evening.